I feel like at this point in society, we understand that we shouldn't be underestimating children. We shouldn't be underestimating people with special needs. But underestimating special needs children, that shit's moronic. They do some beyond human shit that blows my fucking mind. Picture it, Chicago suburbs, 2015. I'm working at this restaurant that is both Chinese and sushi in the same place. Odd mix, but it works. And I'm working the front desk. I was your hostess with the mostest that really did a little bit of everything, including keeping an eye out for the manager with dementia, but that's a whole other story. Anywho, one of my special talents is not necessarily that I'm good at using chopsticks, but I'm good at teaching people how to use chopsticks. Listen, I have taught literal toddlers, children, grown adults, the elderly how to use chopsticks. And for the people who can't quite get it all figured out, I will, do the little thing where you take the wrapper, you roll it up, and you use the rubber band up top, and you make the little pinchy ones, the cheater chopsticks. So this family comes in one day, there's about 10 of them, and one of the people that's in their party is this little boy who is about 5-ish years old, and he has Down syndrome. And I walk over to their table, the one that, we had enough space for, happened to be right next to the hostess stand, all right? And I turn to them, I, ask if they need anything, if I can grab them anything before their server comes over. I'm handing out menus, and I ask, does anyone want chopsticks? Usually this is the cue for the little boy or one of his parents to be can he get the chopsticks, that are rubber banded around the kids' chopsticks? But no, this little boy looks at me, he goes, can I actually get more chopsticks? I'm thinking he likes playing with them. I don't know whatever. They're not coming out of my paycheck. I don't care. Of course I'll get you more chopsticks. How many more do you want? Because you have 2 right there in front of you, in the wrapper on your plate. And he goes, oh, I just need 1 more packet. Okay. Again, I'm not questioning a little kid on if they want extra chopsticks. I'm not questioning a little boy with Down syndrome, whatever. I got bigger fish to fry. The family orders their food, it comes out, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye out because they're right there and thinking, if I need to grab them anything, making sure everything's good. And this little boy is eating sushi. I'm like, you know what? Most little 6-year-olds are not into sushi. Fine, we're good, cool. Y'all. This little boy takes the first set of chopsticks, opens them up out of the wrapper, separates them, and then he takes the next one, opens them up, separates them. So then he has 3 chopsticks in his hand. The 4th one completely sets aside. And I'm just going to use makeup brushes to try to demonstrate this. He then fixates these things in his hands. I can't get my fingers to do this, and I'm a grown adult. I have my fine motor skills developed. I don't know how the hell some little kindergartner, let alone with Down syndrome, figures this one out. And he is doing this thing, where instead of, you're holding chopsticks like this, he has 3 of them in his hand. They're held up the top like this. I can get my hands to work this way, but it looks like a claw machine, all right? He looks like the claw in Toy Story, and he is going in and maneuvering them. So he's grabbing the sushi between the 3 prongs of the chopsticks, and he is perfectly eating sushi that way. 3 chopsticks, 1 hand. He has complete control over all of them. He can move all of them individually, and he is devouring his rolls. What the fuck? So I can't help myself at this point. I am staring at this kid. I'm just shocked. I am mesmerized. I'm trying to figure out how he's doing it. And I'm just looking at him, and I'm blown away by this kid. And I look up for a second, and I notice that his mom is noticing that I'm staring at him, and she's kind of looking at me. And I'm just like, ma'am, I am so sorry. I don't mean to be staring at your child. I'm not trying to be rude. There are grown adults who can't figure out 2 chopsticks, and your kindergartner has figured out 3, and he's doing it perfectly. And she looks at me, she goes, yeah, I know, and he has Down syndrome. It's weird. I don't get it. I don't understand how he does it, but this is his thing. This kid is using his chopsticks to look like the claw coming down in some grocery store or in Toy Story, and he's devouring things. I'm not even focused on the fact that he's Down syndrome. That extra chromosome means nothing to me at this point. I just look at this and I'm just like, how the fuck? Adults don't do this. Little kids without all their fine motor skills, they don't do this. And this little boy is just, it makes no sense. Mom had to remind me that the little boy had Down syndrome, and that just blew my mind even more. Kids are crazy. I love them more than anything. They never fail to surprise me. But yeah, y'all, that was 10 years ago, and I'm still mind blown by this.